Stage 1 and the start of the race is celebrated in true Omani style. Known as the Rocks, at 25 kilometres, the opening stage is a true test for the athletes. A big dune climb at 4 kilometres awaits them before continuous undulating small dunes introduces the runners to the art of sand running. They must acclimatise to the desert quickly to find their rhythm. And with the full 6 days' worth of supplies on their backs, their packs are at their heaviest. Overexertion on day 1, and the runners will pay the price in the later stages. At 10 kilometres, the first checkpoint is a welcome stop for water.
I'm flying, I'm good, it's a beautiful day, relax walk. It's the dunes of Oman, what else do you want? It's great.
The stage comes to a close in the village of Badaya, and the athletes prepare themselves for their first night in the desert. Stage 2 is known as the caravan, in acknowledgement of the route following in the tracks of the ancient Bedouin camel trains along the Silk Road. At 20 kilometres, this is the shortest stage of the event. However, this is no walk in the park. The climate in this corner of the desert is at its maximum. Temperatures rocket upwards of 40 degrees Celsius, coupled with low humidity, make this one of the most challenging for the endurance athletes. Spectacular views and endless dunes, the athletes are now well and truly on their journey into the heart of the desert. Stage 3 and the rising action matches the rising temperatures in the Omani desert. 27.7 kilometres, 90% soft sand, and 7 climbs of 90 metres each. The terrain is some of the most challenging of the entire marathon.
Good, but I'm suffering the dunes. I'm really suffering. I think if it's like that till the end, it will be a hard challenge, but we'll make it.
Stage 3 is the turning point of the race. 2 days of running and 2 nights of uncomfortable sleep under the stars, and the runners are now feeling the pain. This is the true test of fitness and character. How well prepared are they for the demands of the desert? Are they up to the challenge?
It's always the first 10Ks I think is fine. It's just when the sun gets really high, temperatures soar to 30 plus degrees, you can deteriorate really quickly. But I'm taking in the views. We've got a nice cool breeze at the moment, and see how we get on.
Yes, I'm indeed enjoying myself. It's challenging, you've got lots of time to think, and I'm really enjoying it.
A little bit used to the climate, to the sand, so good pace, so I feel quite comfortable.
Finishing stage 3 is a huge milestone, and those athletes that do will be confident that they can go all the way.
Stage 3 was hard, long, 28k. We're already done like 25 first day, 20. And the sand was better at the beginning, at the end was really soft, but I made it, quite happy with that.
With safety paramount in the harsh conditions of the desert, a specialist team of sports medics travel in support of the race at all times.
We've got doctor cover, we've got the ambulances, we've got 2 podiatrists to help with blisters, and then there's myself and another physiotherapist to deal with the niggles that build up because of the duration and the stresses the bodies are being put through.
The doctors haven't got that much to do, but when they do something, it could be because they're needed because of catastrophic situations. The problem for a lot of these runners is actually what they drink. They're very aware that you have to keep up your fluids and you have to get your electrolytes, which is your sodium, your potassium and everything right. And if your electrolytes are wrong, that's also a life-threatening situation, because more people die from drinking too much water than die from dehydration. I think the blisters is a major thing, major thing, because it is so painful. And when they're walking, the sand gets in the shoes, it's so painful.
Just because you never get blisters doesn't mean you're not going to get blisters here. Things will get very sore. It's probably the psychological attitude to coming in and doing the best you can. The physique and the psyche are intermarried, and if you're mentally strong, you will get through this. For many of them, they don't have the facility back home to train on sand, so it's very tough for them, and they'll use their muscles in different ways. They've never perhaps done anything like this before and don't have the coping strategies to know, no, this is okay, I can carry on with this. So we're also there for a bit of reassurance, just going, you're going to be okay, on you go.
Stage 4 is known as the Virgin Dunes and is the most remote stage of all. 27 kilometres of smaller compact dunes, this stage bridges the heart of the desert with the sea. Humid ocean winds bring the temperatures down, but as the humidity increases, the runners will feel hotter and lose more fluid than earlier in the race.
Just trying to take it easy. Still 17 to go. Long way.
I'm just here to finish. I'm just passing by pretty much.
Next week I will be in office again, so I enjoy as much as I can running. So next 10K probably will be like this. So let's see how it is today. Up to now, very good.
Good. The best day. It's been very humid overnight and the sand is humid and packed. It's very runnable. This is the fastest 10K for me this week, so making it happen, huh?
Athletes that have made it this far have broken the wall and are now perfectly adapted to take whatever conditions the desert can throw. Can they go all the way to the finish?
I only need to finish, and I'm really anxious of getting into the top 25 or something and having to start late tomorrow. So I'm trying to settle down a bit and speed.
Spirits are high as the runners prepare themselves for the longest stage of all, the night marathon.
I suppose we'll have 42 kilometers of beautiful run, and we'll end up deep in the night, tired, dirty, but happy.
It'll probably be really nice now because the sun is going down, so the conditions are going to be better on the skin, and you're not going to be able to see in front of you, so you won't be scared about what's ahead. You just focus on the road in front of you.
Known as the Stars, Stage 5 presents its own challenges to the athletes. 42.3 kilometres, 1,450 metres of ascent and 1,550 of descent, all in the darkness of night, lit only by the route markers.
It's really tough.
But with the softest sand gone and the mild temperatures of the night, this is one of the most spectacular stages of the Oman Desert Marathon.
It's quite indescribable. I sometimes switch off the light and you can still see from the light of the moon. And then it gets kind of creepy and then you switch the light on again. I saw lots of spiders, a big black beetle and a snake too. So we're not alone out here.
Pleased with that, 6.5 hours. I was targeting 8, so and I think I'm the second one in my category. The first group that left. Second one to get back out of 50 runners. So smashed it. Boom! High five. Yeah.
It's time for the final stage. And the Oman Desert Marathon saves the very best until last. Huge dunes, magnificent views, and a gradual descent to the finish line. The breeze blows gently off the coast of the Arabian Sea, cooling the athletes from the heat of the desert as they near their final destination. It is Moroccan Rashid El Morabiti who crosses the finish line in a total time of 14 hours, 23 minutes and 42 seconds to successfully defend his title and take an unprecedented 5th Oman Desert Marathon win.
Vraiment, je suis très content de gagner la cinquième fois un marathon à Oman Desert. Vraiment, c'est un marathon qui est très joli. Les choses qui sont très magiques, Ce marathon, c'est vraiment les gens, les nomades ont passé autour les nomades dans le désert. On a couru au cœur de le désert. Vraiment, je suis très content et j'espère, Inch'Allah, de revenir l'année prochaine.
El Morabiti's compatriot Aziza Al-Raji takes victory in the women's race in a total time of 23 hours, 31 minutes and 31 seconds, ahead of French runner Kathleen Leguin. For the rest of the field, reaching the finish line is a huge personal achievement and an emotional end to this epic adventure.
It was really great. I found the marathon day really tough. Day 1 was absolutely knackered. I thought, how the hell will I get to day 6? But I made it. But it's all done now, and I'm so happy.
Well, that was an incredible race with beautiful, sunsets. We definitely will repeat it again. We met a lot of people, and it was incredible. Yeah.
Yes, it's been very emotional because this has been personal goal, and I'm happy because I finished my goal and I raised lots of money. Before I thought it was impossible, but I'm the queen of the desert.
After 6 nights and 165 kilometres, the brave athletes celebrate in style at the closing ceremony of the 5th edition of the Oman Desert Marathon.